Human history is built on one dangerous idea. If it exists, we should explore it. From forbidden temples to sealed bunkers. From cursed islands to deadly depths. Humans have always believed that curiosity is courage. But history tells a darker story. Because some places were never meant to be entered. Not because they are difficult. Not because they are secret. But because every time humans crossed their threshold, something went wrong. People disappeared. Civilizations collapsed. Warnings were ignored. And lessons were learned too late. Tonight's Top 10 is not about adventure. It's about warnings written in blood, silence, and ruins. And as you watch, ask yourself one question. Just because we can enter, does that mean we should stay until the end because place number 1 is still sealed today? And no one agrees on what would happen if it ever opens again. Before we begin, if you're drawn to dark history, forbidden places, and real warnings humanity ignored, subscribe to Top 10 Untold, because these are not stories you'll hear in textbooks. Number 10, The Island of the Dead, Hashima Island, Japan. Once called Battleship Island, Hashima was a symbol of industrial ambition. In the late 1800s, humans carved concrete blocks into the sea itself. They built homes, schools, hospitals, all on a rock barely large enough to breathe. For decades, people lived stacked on top of each other, cut off from nature, sunlight, and escape. But here's what history remembers less. Hashima wasn't just abandoned, it was abandoned suddenly. When coal ran out, life vanished overnight. Families left meals on tables. Shoes remained by doors. Today, the island stands frozen in time. A concrete corpse in the ocean. Modern explorers enter wearing masks and helmets. Because the structures are collapsing, poisoned, unstable. Lesson: when humans force life where nature never intended it, the land doesn't forgive, it waits. Present-day warning: mega cities and artificial islands are rising worldwide. But Hashima asks a silent question. What happens when the purpose disappears? Number 9, The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. In 1986, humans believed they had mastered the atom. One experiment, one mistake, one invisible explosion. Chernobyl didn't just destroy a reactor. It erased an entire region from human life. Entire cities evacuated in hours. Toys left behind. Pets abandoned. Clocks stopped forever. Even today, radiation seeps from the soil. Forests glow with invisible danger. People still enter, scientists, thrill seekers, influencers. But history is clear. The land remembers what humans try to forget. Present-day parallel. As nuclear energy returns as a clean solution, Chernobyl reminds us that some power has consequences that outlive generations. Future question: if another Chernobyl happens today, would evacuation even be possible? Number 8, The Snake Island, Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. This island is so dangerous that the Brazilian government banned human entry. Why? Because evolution went wrong. Thousands of venomous snakes dominate every square meter. Some trees host multiple deadly species at once. Explorers who entered illegally reported being surrounded, not attacked, just watched. As if the island itself rejected them. Historical truth. The island evolved without humans. When humans arrived, they didn't belong. Lesson. Not every ecosystem has room for us. Modern parallel. Deforestation pushes humans deeper into wild zones. And nature pushes back. Number 7. The Paris Catacombs, France. Beneath the city of love lies a city of bones. Over 6 million human skeletons line the tunnels. Originally built to store the dead, the catacombs became something else entirely. A place where people got lost and never returned. Rescue teams found. Cameras still recording. Maps unfinished. Footsteps leading nowhere. Some sections remain unmapped even today. Historical warning. The dead were placed there to protect the living. But humans turned it into curiosity. Future question. How often do we walk over warnings? Just because they're underground. Number 6. The Darvaza gas crater, Turkmenistan. Known as the door to hell. In 1971, Soviet engineers drilled into a gas pocket. The ground collapsed. Poisonous gas leaked out. Their solution? Set it on fire. They expected it to burn for days. It has been burning for over 50 years. A human mistake turned into a permanent inferno. Lesson. Temporary fixes can create eternal disasters. Modern parallel. Climate change solutions rushed without foresight, risk becoming humanity's next burning crater. Number 5. Area 51, United States. Officially, just a military testing site. Unofficially, a symbol of everything humans hide and fear. Pilots reported craft they didn't understand. Civilians disappeared crossing invisible lines. What matters isn't aliens. What matters is this. Even governments admit some places are too dangerous for citizens. Future question. If knowledge itself becomes classified, who decides what humanity is allowed to know? Number 4. The Dead Sea depths. The Dead Sea isn't just dead, it's hostile. Extreme salinity, sudden sinkholes, unstable ground. Entire roads collapsed overnight. Ancient civilizations warned against settling too close. Modern resorts ignored those warnings. Nature responded. Lesson. History often whispers before it screams. Number 3. The Chauvet Cave, France. This cave contains the oldest human art ever discovered. And humans were told clearly. Do not enter freely. Why? Because breath destroys history. Carbon dioxide erases paintings made 30,000 years ago. Even footsteps change humidity. The cave is sealed. A replica exists instead. Lesson. Preservation sometimes means denial. Future question. Will we sacrifice history just to say we were there? Number 2. North Sentinel Island, India. A tribe untouched by modern civilization. They do not want contact. They do not need saving. Every human who entered illegally was killed. Not out of cruelty, but survival. Historical truth. Human contact has destroyed more cultures than it ever saved. Modern warning. Progress isn't progress if it erases identity. Number 1. The Antarctic subglacial lakes. Beneath miles of ice lie lakes sealed for millions of years. No sunlight, no oxygen, no human contact. Scientists debate opening them, but one mistake could introduce bacteria, destroying ecosystems older than humanity itself. Final warning. Just because science can open a door, doesn't mean it should. Some doors protect the future by staying closed. If this episode made you uncomfortable, good. That means the warning worked. History doesn't repeat itself. Humans repeat their mistakes. Subscribe to Top 10 Untold. Because the most dangerous places on Earth aren't always hidden. Sometimes, they're ignored.